must say, I'm impressed. Some folks are super talented at the art of spin, and they're able to take a kind act and twist it into an act of malice. It's a superpower, it's a gift, and I've heard some interesting spin on my resignation. In this video, let's talk about my departure from City Hall in 2021, and perhaps put the spin to rest. Mayorship isn't something I desired when I first entered City Hall. All I wanted was one term. However, my natural talents as a public servant threatened those vying for holding and benefiting office, and this created a dangerous and toxic environment for me. Yet, this isn't the reason I took the cap of a councillor off and resumed my position as an unpaid leader of the community. The handling of the 2021 flood challenged my core values, and when I expressed a desire for a different direction, my voice was unheard. It was as if I was beating my head against a brick wall. And at the end of it all, I lost confidence in the leadership, and resignation was my only form of viable protest. Now, some are suggesting that I abandoned the community during the 2021 flood. Please respect that no other elected official worked hard as I to help alleviate the suffering of Maritonians. For example, I established a fundraiser when there shouldn't have been a need. City Hall has enough money. I initiated the conversation to have the BC government pay for the hotel costs Maritonians were incurring. I still remember that first phone call. The idea that I pushed persuaded the BC government to do something it has never done before. All the while, I was out there in overdrive, delivering grocery cards, raising and transferring funds, distributing necessities, visiting the different help centers to let them know that they are valued, speaking to the media and sharing Merit's story, conversing with citizens in the different hotel lobbies, on the phone, through social media. And when all were waiting to hear from the hall, I stepped up and produced a message to help comfort Maritonians. All this without the help of the hall. I was out there on my own, and I did not take the cap of a councillor off until the majority of Maritonians were home, safe. I fulfilled my duty before I stepped away from a toxic, dangerous, and un-Canadian environment. As mayor, I can change this. As a councillor, I could not. And let's be real here, Merit. I didn't stop leading or abandon my community. I continued to help Maritonians, and this without a paycheck. Some require money and a fancy title to lead. I do not. As for the money, if you recall, when this council was first elected, a raise was voted in. I didn't think this was appropriate, so I voted against it, and then I gave back my raise to those I serve. It should be noted, after my departure, numerous staff also left, like we have not seen before. I wonder, did they also sense what I sensed? I didn't mention much of this before, as I wasn't interested in the credit. Yet, nor am I interested in the spin that suggests I did not help my community. In the time I was a councillor, I proved myself as an excellent representative, perhaps the best city councillor Merit has seen in some time. I am your political champion. I will give you back the hall. No other can, no other will.